Yung pangalan niya, Whisper with Buffalo Wings.
I don't know, pero that's his name on his book.
What? What's up, guys? Joey here.
And Miguel.
And it's time for another
Ask YugaTech. So you know how this thing goes. Follow our page on Facebook and any other form of social media. Wait for the hashtag Ask YugaTech post for the month, or I think we're doing it bi-weekly now. Bi-monthly,
Just
sorry.
whenever it comes up.
And you know what to do. Ask your questions. You can also ask your question at the end of any Ask YugaTech video. Hopefully the most recent one, so your question gets picked.
So let's just get into it.
Yep.
Let's jump into it. So first question from a lot of people. Huawei. Link right here. I made a video about it. Next question.
From you, Garcia. Should I buy the S10 Plus 5G variant? Is PLDT or Globe supporting 5G? Well, the S10 Plus 5G isn't actually gonna be marketed locally, but I mean, if there's another way you can get it and you wanna get that sweet 5G, and you know, I mean, from the looks of now, Samsung looking good. I don't know about the other guys.
Yeah, so the S10 5G is not gonna be officially available in the Philippines. You could get it by other means in other countries. But as to the second part of your question, are Smart and PLDT gonna support 5G? Yes, eventually both of them have plans, but I'd suggest to not hold your breath on it. Next question from Emerson Cabiao. Of all upgrades in mobile phone technology, battery was left behind. We are still using the very limited lithium-based battery. Question is, will solid-state battery replace this old tech? Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I think lithium-based batteries are on the way out. It's not a question of if solid-state batteries will replace this old tech. It's a matter of which one of the possible technologies will replace lithium. So aside from solid-state batteries, you also have carbon nanotube-based batteries. So we're not really gonna get into the specific science of how each of those technologies work, but yes, most likely one of those newer technologies like carbon nanotubes or solid-state batteries will replace our current lithium situation.
Next question from Basti Arcega. Is 4 gigs of RAM enough in 2019?
For your computer, no.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
For your phone, yes. 4 gigs of RAM is enough in 2019. I mean, I'm using a Pixel 3. This only has 4 gigs of RAM, but I'm fine.
Yeah. It also depends on the software hardware optimization. Like also iPhone, like how much RAM do they have? Like 3?
The XS Max has 3 gigabytes of RAM.
So yeah, 4 gigs is enough depending on your device.
And it's pretty easy to get 4 gigs of RAM in 2019 because you see mid-range phones like, for example, the Realme 3 Pro.
Yeah.
The lowest variant is 4 gigs of RAM and the highest variant is 6 gigs of RAM. So there's more options nowadays, but if you do need to stick with 4 gigs of RAM, in 2019, it's still enough.
I do believe the stigma before with RAM was like, the more RAM, the snappier it feels.
Yeah.
But now...
It's software optimization.
Yep. So there's your answer.
Cha-ching. From Ben. His name's just Ben.
Yeah, that's...
Is he from the band Ben and Ben, or is he...
Ben 10.
Or is he Peter Parker's uncle? I don't know.
So many questions. We have questions. We should ask the viewers. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll come back and answer our question.
What the f*** are you, Ben?
Any news about Nokia, new Nokia phones that will be released in the Philippines? No.
No.
They
don't have money.
Yeah. They don't have enough funding to market to our country. And
Subjectively, they have inferior products to their competitors.
yeah, especially right now. I mean, I don't want to say like don't buy a Nokia phone now.
Yeah. Maybe if it was 2017 or 2018, like the Nokia 8, Nokia 6. Because back then, the biggest advantage you would get with getting a Nokia is for cheap. For cheap, you get stock Android.
Yeah, exactly.
But now, in 2019, new releases, probably not coming to the Philippines, probably not worth it.
Hope that answers your question.
From Rolgin Menyez Raganas, any updates sa third telco? Well, It's in the works.
I mean, you guys, there's always that one guy who asks about this every time we have an Ask Yuga post.
Yeah, this is the first time I think we're addressing it because we might as well.
Yeah. It's happening. You can't expect like tomorrow they'll be offering their services to you. They just got here. Give them like a year or a year and a half, and then
It's in the works.
We'll have more solid news.
Yeah.
Next question from Ivan Evangelista. I've got an i7 6700K na CPU. Okay po ba ang 1070 or 1080p gaming? Thanks. Second hand ko kasi mabibili.
Well, I've got great news for you, Ivan. My personal gaming rig at home, I also have a 6700K. I'm using a GTX 1060, 6GB, and it's perfectly good for 1080p gaming. Of course, you will get better frame rates than me if you have a 1070, but even with a 1060, just make sure to go for the 6GB variant. You should be good. Even save some money. I'm thinking about selling my 1060. Hit me up.
He is serious. Better.
I am serious. So, Ivan, I am actually thinking about selling my 1060. If you're interested, hit me up. We can make a deal. Right, next question. I'm not kidding. This dude's name is literally Whisper with Buffalo Wings.
What? Okay.
If that's the name on their birth certificate, I'm fucking jealous.
You get like the buffalo wing and then you raise it and you're like, I love you. Oh, hello.
Subscribe to YugaTech.
YugaTech. What can you say about overcharging? Others say that you should charge your phone when the battery is 40% and unplug it at 80%. In short, do not let the battery of your phone reach zero or juice left.
0% of juice left, and also do not let your phone charge to 100%.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just so confused about different theories on smartphone batteries.
Okay.
It's not just theories with smartphone batteries, it's theories with lithium-based batteries. So the idea here is that lithium batteries have a certain amount of depletion cycles.
Right.
I think that's what it's called. So from 100% to 0%, that's considered one cycle. So if you were to unplug your phone at 80% and only let it drain until 30%, then that's only 50%. That's only half a charge cycle. So by doing that, you extend the overall lifespan of your battery. That's the idea behind the concept of not letting your phone reach 100% and not letting it drain to 0%. Next question from Ronald Maxwell Danipog. 1440p 144 Hz or 1080p 240 Hz?
Well, I think I'd have a different answer from you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my answer is for overall, if you're gonna play a wide variety of games, 1440p 144 Hz will serve you well. But if you're more into like competitive esports type of games, like for example CSGO, Overwatch, Apex, PUBG, 1080p 240 Hz will be better for you because more refresh rate, more time to react, and winning a game in these esports heavy titles will heavily depend on your reaction time. But making the case for 1440p 144 Hz, you still get a fast refresh time. 144 Hz is not a joke. That's a fast speed for a monitor. It's not 240, but it's still fast. And 1440p, extra crispiness for more cinematic looking games like Skyrim. So best of both worlds is 144 Hz, 1440p, but for competitive esports type of games where reaction time matters, it's 1080p 240 Hz. That's your best option. That's my answer. Is your answer so different?
I was just gonna say go for full HD because it's more cost efficient.
That's true.
Gotta save that bread.
That's true.
But
So,
yeah, I agree. Esports, games
first person shooter games.
or because like PUBG isn't. Oh yeah, it is.
It is.
It is, nga. But there's third person.
Even if it's third person, the high refresh rate makes a big difference.
Okay, yeah. So for esports,
But if we had to pick one,
well, obviously I'd go for the 1080.
Alright, so overall, he would rather go with 1080p 240 hertz, but I say 1440p 144 hertz. You get the best of both worlds. You get extra crispiness. You have 144 hertz. If you want to save energy, you can still bump your resolution down to 1080p if you want to. You can't do the same on the 1080p 240.
In the event that the full HD panel is more color accurate, though. Our final question comes from Cyril Torres. Can I have some juice?
Drink up, buddy.
Scrumptious.
Scrumptious. Who the f says scrumptious?
I just said scrumptious.
Bro, scrumptious ang pagkain, bro. Alright, so that's it for this episode of Ask YugaTech. Again, if you guys weren't able to ask us any questions, you can still comment them down below. We'll try to answer all of them next episode. Or the week of next episode, we're gonna have our social media posts up. Be sure to comment on those if you want us to answer your questions.
So, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of our future uploads. Be sure to visit YugaTech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Miguel.
And Joey.
And we'll see you in the next one.
And the next one.
And the next one.
And the next one.
And the next one.